Now, obviously, preserving internet openness was the central focus of our open internet decision. But that decision also contemplated another key area of broadband policy: privacy. Justice Louis Brandeis once described the right of privacy as the right to be left alone. Now, looking out into this audience, many of you are digital natives. You've grown up in a world where we're all connected all the time. You understand that when we are walking around with a device in our pocket or purse linking us to people and businesses around the globe, that it is time to think anew about how best to preserve each of our rights to our privacy. At the FCC, we believe that you can have your broadband and you can have your privacy. And earlier this month, I shared with my colleagues a proposal that would ensure that people have the tools they need to make informed choices about how and whether their data is used and shared by their residential, fixed, and mobile broadband providers. Let me explain why that is important. Everybody in this room knows that the social media that we join and the websites that we visit collect our personal information and use it for advertising purposes. Seldom, however, do we stop to think that our internet service providers, our ISPs, is also collecting information about us. And what's more, what's significantly different here is that while we can choose not to visit a website or not to sign up for a social network, or we can choose to drop a website or drop a social network literally in a millisecond, broadband service is different. Once you subscribe to an internet service provider for your home or for your smartphone, you have little flexibility. You have a hard time changing your mind. And to avoid that network. Think about it. Your ISP handles all your network traffic. That means it has a broad view of all your unencrypted online activity. When you're online, the websites you visit, the apps you use. And if you have a mobile device, the provider can also track your physical location at all times of day, through the day, even when data is encrypted. Your broadband provider can piece together significant amounts of information about you, including private information such as a chronic medical condition or financial problems, simply based on your online activity. Now, the information connected about you by your phone company has always been protected. The FCC regulations limit your phone company's ability to repurpose the information they have to collect about you in order to operate the network and to use it for other purposes without your consent. The same concept should apply to your broadband network provider.